Alright, guys, so Christmas time is here, and as you see, we have my oldest Miles here on this tablet. Got that blue lip, was eating some candy. Now he's enjoying his little tablet there, little Android. Um, I think the biggest thing as parents, we want to make sure we control those things. It's Christmas time, and I know some of you guys are out there thinking about grabbing that. Look at that tree. Sorry about those clothes there. Those are my little office area, but just want to kind of talk to you guys and give you guys some tips on how to control these devices. At the end of the day, we as parents want to make sure we control what they watch, control what they're doing, and kind of keep an eye on the things that's going on those tablets. Keep them protected. So, have a perfect app for you guys that works well. It's free, by the way. It does require a little bit of work to set up, but it's the Family Link, Google Family Link. You'll be creating email addresses or Gmail addresses for your kids. I have three tablets, and I had to basically create three new Gmail accounts. But it's very, very good. In my experience, just overall with it, I've used it a lot. I use it to control that access, especially when it's time to go to bed. Sometimes the kids, they want to stay up late and late and late, but I put timers on all of them so they know when it says it's time to take a break, it's time to take a break. And they're not able to get past that. I have the control through my phone to be able to turn it off, turn it on, and be able to view what they're doing. Also do some blocks with some applications. That came in handy with some of the games that they like. Just got out of control, and I can use it as a method, kind of as discipline too. Some of the games that they really like, I said, you know what? You're not listening right now, so we're gonna take a break from this game, and you can actually make it to where the game disappears off the list of apps for them, and they won't be able to see it until you unblock it. So let's start to get into Google Family Link. So here we go. Give you guys a quick glimpse of what the Google Family Link looks like. So we're going to head over to the Family Link app, which I'm on a iOS device or Apple device, primarily iPhone. Let me click on that app here, the Google Link Family Link app. So as you see here on the landing page, because I do have my the profiles of all of my children on here. Let me click on this hamburger or this stacked icon here. And typically when you log on for the first time, it's going to ask you for your Google account. If you have a Gmail account, you will put that in. And then from there, you can actually add a child. And this is here what I was talking about when you're creating the Gmail account, because for each child that you have, you're going to need to create a separate Gmail account that you will use to log into the device. Right now I'm going to click on no, because my child doesn't. I'm just going to simulate what it would look like when you going to set up the Gmail account for the first time. So click no, next, and here is where it's going to ask you the first name and last name. I typically, or what I did with my children, was I put the full first name and then I put the last name, like the initial, for them. Just want to do that to kind of protect their identity a little bit, because as you guys know, sometimes the internet could be a little scary, and kind of exposing your children to that too early can be problematic. So another thing I want to show you guys, and I'm going to use my oldest son's profile as an example here, Miles. There's two separate devices in which I signed him into. He has an old device and a new device. And for purposes for demonstration here, we can show a few things. So the first is I can actually lock all of the devices, which will render a screen that tells them that it's time for a break. They don't always like that. And, as a parent, sometimes I smile or I kind of rejoice there because I can get them to stop doing what they're doing. A lot of times in the morning when we're getting ready to go to school, they'll grab their tablets. Some parents fight against it, but sometimes there's some downtime before or after getting dressed and actually getting on their way. my my youngest son likes to grab the tablet right away and not listen to us, kind of tune us out. So I use this as a way. I hit lock and they get that screen that it's time to take a break. And at that point, I can actually grab his attention. So other things that we can do here, if I scroll up, is do app limits. So with app limits, here's where you can actually put a timer in as far as how much time you want them to be able to view certain apps. Or what you can do, and some things that I like to do, I've used it before, is click on the app and block it. The nice thing about blocking the app is that it disappears from their list of apps on their device. So they're no longer able to access it, which is a very, very nice feature. You can do things like content restrictions. This will restrict, we'll go into Google Play. This will restrict some of the things that you can do within Google Play and whether or not you want them to be able to install certain types of applications, and if um, they need permission from you. YouTube, kind of the same thing. On the YouTube, you can set up things like because Miles is 8 years old, I can set up his content settings. I can restrict. I can turn off the search. So there's a few things you can do with Google as far as some control there. Now we're gonna go back, and one thing that I like to do sometimes is go into the device. And here's a good thing. So every now and again, we'll lose our device, and has this ring function. You hit that ring function, the device um, actually has an audio tone that you can listen to and find the device. Um, I haven't used the location sharing piece. I usually turn that off. Um, in lock screen settings, you can change that. Um, and some of the screen time things as well too, to take a look at what they're doing with their device, what they're watching, what they're spending their time on. So cool things like that with this app is very, very good. It costs you nothing other than some time to set up each child's individual Google account, in which you will use that account to log into their Android device. So that's Google Family Link there in a nutshell. Other things, I would say you can look at some of the device statistics as far as when it was last logged on. You know, um, the device statistics as far as the battery life and things of that nature. So there we go. This is it for a nutshell, and I hope you guys do enjoy this and you're able to maneuver around and be able to monitor the things that your kids are doing. And there you have it, Google Family Link. Very, very fantastic app. Very good tool for parents to use to be able to monitor those devices, those Android-based devices that sometimes kids just can get into a lot of things, and you want to be able to restrict that access. Google Family Link does a great job of doing that. It does have some small limitations, but they're minor at this point. I would say with people, just to kind of clarify things, Google Family Link only works on Android-based devices, do not work on iOS devices. There are other apps, other applications that you would use on the iOS or Apple devices to be able to control those. But the Android-based devices, whether they're phones or tablets, the Google Family Link is a perfect solution. Doesn't cost you anything other than some time, as I said before, to set up those Gmail accounts for your children. Once you have those things logged in and logged on to those devices, there's really nothing they can do. You can wipe those devices if you want. If you were to give them away, you can wipe them by removing the account from them within the app. But yeah, you have the control in your hands by your phone, just via your phone, to be able to control those things, which is a fantastic, fantastic tool. So, if you guys have any comments for me, please leave them. I will read them and try and answer them the best I can. So once again, this is Family Tech. Thank you guys for watching my video, and please like and subscribe on your way out. Alright, I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks.